Winningest coach in Gamecock football history. Please welcome Steve Spurrier.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Gamecocks. Appreciate all of you coming out tonight. It was a good year for us. A good year, 11-2. We had a couple of stumbles at LSU, at Florida, but after that, our guys regrouped and really played well. Really proud of the way our guys played in the close games. I think most of you that have followed the Gamecocks over the years know that we have lost our share of close games in years past, but it seems like our guys have sort of learned how to make a play in the fourth quarter, and that's what you have to do to have 11-2 seasons. You're not going to just beat the heck out of 11 teams with the schedule we all have now. So you got to win your close games, and really proud of the way our guys have matured and so forth. You know, it's sort of interesting. All of you say, Coach, we appreciate what you've done here. I say I appreciate the opportunity I've had to come to South Carolina and have these victories that we've had and do things for the first time ever. Now, that's fun for me and our family, coaches and players. So I appreciate President Pastides, our athletic director, and everyone giving me the opportunity to have these fun things happen. I was lucky enough last year to have some what they call milestones in coaching. I don't know if you know what milestones means, but that means I had my 200th college win, my 250th overall, and then the one that made me the all-time winningest coach here in 8 years. But we can do more. We're shooting for championships. We need to win an SEC. It seems like we beat Georgia, but then we lose a couple and they don't lose anymore. And that's happened 2 years in a row. Their schedule's a little bit tougher this year, and maybe that will help. Who knows? But we don't really worry about the schedule. We just got to go play them all one at a time and see what we can do. Two players from the area. Coach talked about Bruce Ellington, and what big contributions he made all year. And it's always interesting talking to Bruce. Coach, which sport should I play? I always tell him, Bruce, play them both. You can play both. He's such a physically gifted athlete, tremendous condition. He can play both. Not a lot of guys can do that. But he is excellent basketball, football player, wide receiver, and really got better as a receiver last year. And of course had the big catch against Michigan and 2 big touchdowns against the upstate team in that game. So he was tremendous. And another player that started just about the whole year, Brandon Shell, offensive tackle, just a redshirt freshman last year, but he's got a chance to be a big timer. He really does. He's worked hard in the weight room, conditioning, and we got a chance to have one of the best offensive lines this coming year I think we've ever had. But again, it was a wonderful year. We had a good, solid recruiting class as always. Maybe not ranked as high as some of these other schools, but that's okay. We got a lot of good, solid players that we think will develop into outstanding players. Recruiting is extremely important, but after they get on campus is most important, whether they develop into top-notch team players, and we've been fortunate to do that. Just briefly, like I mentioned earlier, I was here 5 years and we were averaging 7 wins a year. And then all of a sudden, our facilities got a lot better. We found some big-time boosters that had a lot of money and have contributed very nicely to improve our facilities where we're at a par with the top schools in the SEC. And that's how we started recruiting Stephon Gilmore, Marcus Lattimore, Jadavion Clowney, Alshon Jeffrey, and all those guys. I encourage all of you, if you can, join the Gamecock Club. You don't have to give a bundle. Give whatever you're comfortable. But just being a member of the Gamecock Club makes you a member of our team. And football is a team sport. And the boosters, the donors, are part of the team, just the coaches and the players and everyone else. So just encourage you to do that, whatever you can. But again, looking forward to next year. We'll have a good team. How good, we don't know. No predictions. We don't believe in predictions except to say we got a chance to have a real good team. We'll probably be preseason, maybe number 8 to 10, like we've been the last couple of years. And, we've finished in the top 10 the last 2 years, And you know what? We were predicted to be in the top 10 last 2 years. So it wasn't a lot of surprise. We got good players and good coaches, and we got fans, and we think we know how to compete and how to win and do things the right way. But we're also very proud. Our guys set a record for the grade point average of 2.9 this past semester. Set a school record. So we're always trying to set school records, and that was a good one to brag about a little bit, is how well our guys are doing academically. But anyway, look forward to everybody coming August the 29th. We play the North Carolina Tar Heels, that other Carolina team. That's Dabo's favorite Carolina team, I heard. So, but anyway, they're a good team. They're a good team. We got to play well if we expect to beat those guys. We got to really play well. But again, looking forward to the season, and I know you'll all be there screaming and yelling. But again, we're not content. We have not won an SEC championship, and that's what we got to keep shooting for. We got to keep trying to get better. All of our other sports are on the way. They're getting better. Our girls equestrian team won the SEC championship. How many of you knew that? Okay. And I think our baseball team won it last year. They're in the process right now of going for it and so forth. But yeah, what Coach Tanner did, that's what we all got to keep shooting for. Winning conference championships, and if you win a conference, you got a shot at the national when you play in the SEC. But again, appreciate all your support, screaming and yelling. One last story. I talked to Coach Mark Rick after the season. We had a head coaches meeting. And I sort of said, what in the world happened to your team when they came to Williams-Brice Stadium? Because that was by far the worst game they'd played. And he said, Coach, your fans were loud that night. They were loud, and it was a difficult place. And we just got off to a bad start. We just never could get going. But the home field advantage like that, obviously, has really been good for us. So keep screaming and yelling. I think we're 25-3 the last 4 years there. So that's not too shabby. So anyway, keep doing what you do. We'll keep trying to do what we do, and hopefully we can walk out of Atlanta a winner someday in the championship game. But again, August 29th, we'll see you there at Williams-Brice. Thanks.